I'm Ellison Lohman, and I sing and play keyboard and write songs in Monroe.
And I'm Seth Gates, and I play guitar, bass, and drums in Monroe. So I started playing guitar when I was like 8 years old. I joined this program called School of Rock. I did that for 10 years. It gave me a lot of experience with performing live because I would play live like every couple months. Yeah, no, it was a great program. And I picked up drums and bass along the way and sort of just like self-taught. When I was really young, it was kind of just like rock music, like White Stripes or Green Day, whatever. And then my brother started showing me all this indie music like in freshman year of high school. And I just sort of got into songwriting and got interested in that, and less about just like fucking guitar solos and distortion.
Yeah, I started playing keyboard when I was like 6. I started like training. Never had any like professional vocal training. I don't know, like just singing radio songs in like the back of my car was sort of enough. But for keyboard, I was classically trained for like a little bit, but then I didn't like it and I sort of stopped. But I would keep playing like on my own. I worked with like this jazz teacher, but mostly it's just I've just been like playing on my own, like writing songs and stuff like that. So basically, like going into freshman year of high school, I posted "Who wants to be a band" on my story. A mutual friend of ours like introduced me to him and was like, "This guy's a talented musician and you should work with him." And then we met up shortly after that and made a really bad song, and then didn't make music for like another year. And then one day we were like, oh yeah, we're still in a band together, I guess.
Yeah, you play music, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did some stuff. Well, when I met him, he was in 8th grade, so, but then next year he went to my high school.
Yeah.
The funny thing is we actually did have a third member when we first met up, and it just didn't really work out. Ever since then, we're like, yeah, we're fine with just the two of us.
Yeah,
it
gets
feels
the
right.
job done.
Where did your band name come from?
It's sort of from Marilyn Monroe, just cause like she's like a cool like icon, sort of a mogul of where I want to be at with music. And no, that's the fake answer. It really just sounds cool. We had names before.
Yeah, we had horrible names before Monroe. We had Kelly Green.
The worst.
And then we had the Index for like 2 days. And we're
Yeah.
like, okay, we need to change this shit right now.
Yeah.
So, Monroe.
I don't know how, I literally just looked up Marilyn Monroe and I was like, oh, Monroe's pretty good.
Yeah. I think
But, yeah.
the way that you explained it to me back then was just that it's sort of like an iconic name. Like everyone thinks of something when they think of Monroe, and it's just sort of has a ring to it.
Yeah.
So, wanted to be a part of that club, I guess.
It's the Monroe Club.
Yeah. He does pretty much like 95% of the lyrics. I'll sometimes write the titles or like sort of come up with like the theme of the song, but for the most part, we both do like the melodies and the chord progressions. Usually I'll have like a verse melody and chord progression, and I'll be like, I don't really know what to do with this, and I also need lyrics, and he'll add on to it, and like vice versa.
Yeah, I'd say it's pretty, like there are definitely some times where like Seth will just write a song like completely on his own, minus the lyrics I guess, or I'll just write one on my own, but usually it's like pretty even.
We've done like 15-ish gigs in the past year, and we had a lot of fun at this place called Uncommon Ground. They were super friendly to us and had very good equipment and professional people
Cool
mixing it and
stage.
stuff. And it's a really cool space, and we played there 3 times or 2
Yeah,
times?
3
Yeah,
times.
3 times, and it's a lot of fun. And
The last time
super
was
great.
definitely like my favorite.
Yeah, we
So
always
that
have
was
really
bad.
fun shows there.
When you guys were done with high school, did you ever consider like pursuing music full time instead of going to college?
That was the plan for like a while, but I don't know, I sort of made like a quick decision to like come here, and then I sort of forced him to like get all his shit together like really quick and come with me. But it's definitely helpful having like a tight-knit community like here, of artists especially.
Yeah. And having a schedule in general is we just weren't productive enough without like having
Yeah,
a
for
solid
real.
schedule.
But being here, like, shit that I don't want to do. Sort of makes it like a more of like there's more reason to do it because it's like a fun thing or like a relief. Honestly, like if I'm just able to like support myself off the music I'm making and play shows consistently and write music that I like, then that's all I really need. And also like to be able to like impact people like me a certain way. Like if they see my show or if they hear one of our songs rather.
For me, there's just really like nothing else that I would rather spend my time doing, and I'm gonna keep working on music and keep working on Monroe forever because there's just nothing else.
Nothing
else. I don't know. There's just that. I'm just gonna keep working on it until it works.
When was the time when you guys were like, yeah, this is it, like let's like keep this shit going, let's keep it for real and like actually pursue this?
I think it was just as soon as we released the first song. I was just like, this is the most fun thing ever.
Yeah, that was like freshman year or something. We were working with like a buddy of ours. That was nice working with him because it wasn't like a studio, but he like had more knowledge about those sort of things than I did. So he was able to like, I don't know, help us work that out.
It was also like when we had released the song, we had finally gotten like really comfortable around each other because we had just met like a year before and we'd become just so close, and it worked out perfectly, I guess.
There was like sort of like 3 Evanston bands, I guess, and we were one of them. So people definitely knew about us, I guess. And definitely when we like released that first single that we recorded in freshman year, like it got a lot of good reception. A lot of people listened to it.
Yeah.
So it was nice, but it wasn't like people were like, "Oh, Monroe, down the street. Oh, at Evanston, at Davis Pantry. Oh my God." No, not like that.
Yeah,
Maybe
that happened once with you. You were like walking in Chicago and someone was like, "Are you Ellison from the?" You're like, "What the fuck?"
That made me so happy.
Yeah, no, that made me really happy too.
That's the best. And I found out I was just the drummer of like a band that everybody.
Oh yeah, I wasn't even.
Just do it, man.
Yeah, it's basic ass advice.
It's for real.
Do it and do it as well as you can and make sure you're having fun.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as if me and Ellison are working on a song and it's starting to feel sort of tedious and not fun anymore, we're just like, okay, we need to table this for just a day or something because it's not fun. Then why leave it?
Yeah, it should be a fun process. Well, I mean, you should definitely discipline yourself at it, but it should also always be something that you're looking forward to doing and makes you feel good. And if that's the case, then just do it. There's nothing holding you back. Don't let anybody hold you back. Sometime next year.
Take out the guardsman, the butler, anyone
made him sick at home. She said he was broken, not the man she used to know. I thought about you all this time. Was I even stranded in his whole town? What's the use now in trying to readjust? When he sees her with someone new out, he's willing to give it up. Load up the pistol and shoot the crown. His house was just the same. Walked round the square where he used to play. Tried to think about what had changed. And strong but chain, we're almost there. He's walking up the stairs. Seem to things to still be said. Our love is in the air. I'd die for you, put my soul to rest. I left my uniform on my bed. I made it out, demons in my head. Don't hurt no more, so can I love you again? I'd die for you, put my soul to rest. I left my uniform on my bed. I made it out, demons in my head. Don't hurt no more, so can I love you again? Yay!
Okay, we're gonna play a song called, the current title is You Know Me Way Too Well.
Me closer, oh I'll never get enough of your attention. You know me way too well. When I'm with her, all my troubles seem so small and far away. You know just how I felt
Fucking. Fuck, I can't play all this goddamn thing. Fuck.
Oh my god.
I'm too tired. It's too early in the morning.
Too
for this.
tired.
Play Better Call Saul.
Too tired for the shit.
Okay, okay.
I think he was playing it
What's
earlier.
that? The.
You're like,
Okay, the
Is that a nylon guitar?
you just looked at it?
okay, we're done.
Is that a nylon?
Yeah.
Somebody's asking
Well,
if
it's
nylon.
half nylon, half steel or whatever. On Instagram, we're Monroe the Band. On TikTok, we're Monroe the Band. Everywhere. On Spotify and Apple Music,
Just
we're Monroe.
No
Yeah.
band. No, the band at the
No,
end
just
of that.
Monroe. We have a debut album out called I Love the Drum that's out everywhere.